He's not gonna fall. Don't you worry, Mama has him. Thank you for being such a good boy.
Come on, Guy! Good job!
Guy! Oh, yes, we do!
We love you,
Guy!
and we'll be true.
True!
When you're not near,
Near us!
we're blue. We have an American princess, Meghan Markle, who I love and we all love on this show and are very protective of. And until they're going to start making things good with her, I don't really care about the royal family, and I'm glad she can have protection here.
People, particularly royalists, are accusing Meghan Markle's new Netflix show, which hasn't even premiered, of being pretentious, tone-deaf, and out of touch. You mean pretentious, out of touch, and tone-deaf like? Riding around in a gold carriage during a cost-of-living crisis? Spending $91 million on a coronation during a cost-of-living crisis. Releasing an overly produced, professionally shot video of you frolicking through the woods to announce that you completed cancer treatment as if you're the only person in history ever to have cancer, while the average cancer patient is stuck waiting for treatment. Claiming we can end homelessness when you have 1, 2, 3, 4 homes. Releasing a 5-year plan to end homelessness when you're a slumlord trapping your tenants in moldy, hard-to-heat homes that aren't up to code. Or showing up in your Range Rover with a camera crew to film you and your children volunteering at a baby bank so you can post it on social media. This colonial nostalgia bullshit. You all weren't upset about the 32,000-pound headband Kate wore for a day, so why are you triggered by Meghan doing a basic life skill? Cooking. On a major platform. If you're fine with white people displaying wealth, but you are triggered by Meghan, a rich woman of color cooking, you might be a racist.
I thought about becoming a vegan, but I could never do it because of this duck.
Sorry. And NICE kind of stands for the hospitality. What really let us be free and go after our dreams was the moment when we start to realize that our inspiration needs to come from outside of our world.
Everyone's so friendly here. You feel that from the second you walk in. I think anyone would say that, but it's just comfortable and you leave having a really strong, you feel like you've made some friends in the restaurant.
You know, we're inspired by art, we're inspired by musicians. For example, like a fine dining restaurant, the word cool seems maybe not so fitting, but it actually was very fitting because fine dining had to change. It had to evolve. It had to speak to the younger generation. When I was growing up in the kitchens and I worked at all these great restaurants, every restaurant, their pride was like their duck. So this is lavender honey from upstate New York. We put this on the duck. The duck is aged for 3 weeks, hanging in the refrigerator. So the skin dries out and it makes the meat moist.
This is what I love, is when this dish comes out, is that too much? A little bit.
Yeah, a little much.
My castmates and I celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving as well as Thanksgiving from the States. So I made it my mission to make the perfect turkey for my castmates.
Amazing.
And of course, and so I brined it and I just labored over this bird in that big green egg, which is a big ceramic grill, and it was picture perfect.
Beaver's away doing great things. And so the royal family's in very good shape, and in spite of Harry leaving, but it was when Harry was an active working member of the royal family, he brought a lot of fun and very great sparkle to the royal family. He with children, he became a child, and he just worked magic with children, and I'll miss those days. I'll miss those fun days when in a hospital, a little boy with a broken arm, he wouldn't leave until he made him smile. I remember in Lesotho with those children who'd lost their parents to HIV, building a school for the kids, you know, and asking him why he did it. It's the most important work I do. Well, not for me, but for young people, young children, and that. So I miss Harry for doing that. I miss Harry for just making a joke out of everything. I mean, he once put a palm full of purple paint in New Zealand, plonked it on top of my head. And laughingly did it, I must say. And he said, that's for, and I said, what did you do that for, Harry? He said, well, you told everybody on television this morning I was going bald.
Look, Whoopi, my ancestors fought in the American Revolution. When I was growing up, my brothers and sister and I would pretend to be George Washington and the Continental Army crossing the Delaware River when we would be in the creek on our rafts. I named my daughter Liberty. I enjoy going to Mount Vernon to, visit the home place of our founding fathers. I did not want to defend the monarchy. I'm a red-blooded 100% American who celebrates freedom any way I can in all ways. So being put in a position where I'm supposed to defend the monarchy is uncomfortable. But I have very good friends who live in the UK who I spoke with last night and this morning who wanted to emphasize that there is a feeling and a generational divide between young people and older people in the UK, specifically when it comes to William and Kate. Their popularity is the highest. Kate's is actually at 75%, the Queen's at 73%, and Kate is at 67%, while Meghan's is at 32%. And there's a feeling among some people in the UK that they have sort of abandoned Queen and country, and they're doing it at a time when Prince Philip is 99 years old and literally possibly on his deathbed after getting open heart surgery, and his health isn't doing well and that the timing is bad. Again, I want to take this time to encourage all Americans to visit Mount Vernon and see why monarchies are stupid. The American experiment is the way to go. And if we have two American women, Meghan Markle and Oprah Winfrey, who are single-handedly finishing what George Washington and our revolutionary counterparts did, I'm all for it.
Wait a minute, mother. You taking me too fast, girl. Wait. It's only day 2, and you cutting up already. Oh, mother's cooking show is about to come out. Oh, girl, you can't be making my heart do palpitations like this, mother. January 15th. With love from Meghan. Oh, baby, I can't wait. Don't you be out here having me crying on my break. Don't do it. Oh, January 15th. Oh, mother, you cutting up, girl. You cutting up. And now you about to have your biggest fans in a huge uproar in their panties in a bunch. Oh, I love this for them. I love this for you. Oh. Don't you have me out here crying? Mother cutting up, y'all. She cutting up. Oh, we been waiting, and you been foot to neck. Oh, you ain't letting up, girl. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm ready. Girl, when you launch ARO, my card is ready. Collect my coins, girl. Collect my coins. Y'all mother is cutting up. Y'all have a good day.
Shit about Meghan Markle, but when her show comes on Netflix, I'ma hit play.
Oh, y'all done it now. I love being black. You want to know why I love being black? Because most of us as a collective, when we see other black people being bullied or mistreated, we be running to their rescue with bells on, okay? And y'all have messed up by allowing us to see how y'all be treating Mother Sussex and Daddy Sussex. You see, what happens is, or at least most of us, because I have seen where some of us have jumped on the Meghan Markle, Prince Harry hate train. And this is how I know you're jumping on the hate train, because you're literally spewing out the same rhetoric that the trolls, the lunatics, and derangers say, instead of doing your actual research to see what kind of people these people are. It's cool if you don't like her, but at least have a valid reason as to not liking her. Not something you literally watched a troll, lunatic, or deranger regurgitate all because they hate her. And we all know why they hate her, okay? Let's not act like we don't know. But see, I love the fact that a lot of us are coming to their quote-unquote rescue. Because, baby, when January 15th hits, we're going to be watching. I don't care if they don't even know about Mother Sussex. But a lot of people have said we're going to watch just to have her money run up. You already know I love Mother Sussex down. I love Daddy Sussex, a.k.a. that tall glass of ginger milk, down. So I'm going to be running their money up on January 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, hell, probably to the end of the year. See, that's where y'all have messed up. So Mother Sussex and Daddy Sussex are going to have the last laugh. Because, baby, I feel the black wave running to their defense. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, Can y'all imagine when the numbers come out for her Netflix show? How mad the trolls, the lunatics, and the ragers are gonna be. Y'all already know it's gonna be snot-nosed, ugly face, crying, sliding down the wall. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Y'all have a good day. Ah! My dog nephew done died, Jesus Lord. Oh, God. You know, I really am enjoying Mother Sussex being on IG. Like, seeing her tribute to Guy just makes her even more personable. Mother, I'm so glad you came back. And then in the video, you get to hear one of the kids' voices talking about Guy might fall. And she said, no, he's not. That's okay. Mama's got him. Oh, I can't wait till January the 15th. I'm going to have my bowl of food ready, me a good little drink, and I'm just going to be sitting there cheering Mother Sussex on. I really am enjoying seeing her own words on IG. Like, in my eyes, Mother Sussex can do no wrong. Like, she is the icon. She is that girl. She is the moment. And she really just be minding her business, doing what she does best, which is multitasking into a lot of different things. But seeing even her more vulnerable and personal side, I just genuinely love seeing her on screen. Like, girl, I love you, girl. Y'all have a good day.
Tig. Okay. I caught on late. By the time I heard about Tig, I feel like she was already dating Harry, and somebody sent me like a recipe that she had for some cake, and I was like, bitch, this shit's delicious. Like, this is the shit I like to see. Okay, our little biracial princess living up in Montecito with her prince husband and her little ginger children, raising chickens and like making random recipes for cakes with celebrities. This is the type I want to see. Like, this is my Ina Garden. Okay, she's giving that vibe. Harry is Jeffrey. Harry is Jeffrey in the situation. What she said, because they both out here making roast chickens. They're both out here making roast chickens. Like, this whole show is giving, if you can't afford to make your own real vanilla, store-bought is fine. And I love it. She's gonna be out here telling stories, dropping little anecdotes that we cannot relate to whatsoever, just like Ina be doing, but we gonna find it charming as fuck. We gonna find it charming as fuck. Like, just like Ina, it's gonna be unrelatable as hell, but she gonna tell it in the most down-to-earth way. Then we gonna find it charming as shit. She'll be like, oh, you know, I remember I was at Harry's grandmother's house and I just made her some cookies. Bitch, you mean the Queen of England? Oh, this cake reminds me of a dinner that I had with Harry's very good friend since childhood, Desmond. So I wanted to make it because I know how much he loved it. Bitch, you mean Desmond Tutu? I'm sorry, I'm excited. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be so good.
Meghan Markle needs to stay far away from the UK. Did you know Harry and Meghan's wedding was watched by 1.9 billion people globally? It was the highest viewed royal wedding of all time, and it brought in over $1 billion in tourism and merch sales, making it one of the most successful royal events in history. And therein lies the problem. Meghan is too big a draw, too big a fish for the tiny pond that is the royal family. She made the world stop and stare, not just England. I like to call it the Diana effect. It wasn't that she wasn't good enough for the job. It's that she was too good at the job. Look at those sourpuss back there hating on his wife. Meghan was too well received. She represented the wrong kind of people. She was too loved by the public, too popular to ever play second fiddle. And while before the wedding, it was mainly royal reporters and her gutter rat family that were against her, after their historic ratings-shattering wedding that played out like a Disney-designed fairy tale, it would quickly become the entire institution determined to see her demise. They weren't prepared for what she would mean to us. They didn't expect her to take the work so seriously. They didn't realize she had far more to offer than a pretty face. And they certainly didn't forecast love for Meg deflating interest in the heirs. For the firm, the Markle sparkle was just a little too bright and she worked a little too hard. In their minds, her duty was to shut up, sit back, and smile when told to. But Meghan is not a do-nothing bitch. She came with experience and education, and a natural charisma that allows her to connect and affect real change. She was never going to be a smile and wave girl, a sit down, shut up, and do what we say girl. American women are strong-minded and strong-willed. Freedom of speech isn't just something we say, it's something we mean. Not culturally nor individually was Meghan raised to be a mute mouse that was afraid to rock the boat. She was taught to stand up for what she believes in, even if she's standing alone. She was built for this. And still, in collusion with the press, they tried to break her confidence, destroy her public image, and ultimately end her marriage. Through short-sighted jealousy of both Harry and Meghan, they decided they'd rather fail without them than succeed with them. Then finally, after years of pleading for an impartial press and asking for civility within the family, Sussex drew a line in the sand. Enough was enough. It was time to leave. I truly believe, especially then, but even now, the Duchess is not safe in England. To save her and her children's lives.
Hey, Holmes. I'm so glad you're here. Come with me for a day in the life. I'm going to show you my favorite spots in Toronto. Come on. I really wanted to show you the Shangri-La Hotel. I love this spot, especially when you need a good massage. The spa upstairs, so good. We're at Soho House, Toronto, which is basically TIG headquarters for me. I write my stories here, I take my meetings here, and it's kind of amazing because all over the world, if I'm traveling, Soho House can still be home base.
You'll make yourself cry. Yeah. Oh, I can do that so well. Oh my God, it's crazy. You're like, Meghan, one tear, left eye, go. Give me 3 seconds.
So we're here in Kensington Market. I love it so much. They have pedestrian Sundays. It's a lot of fun. My favorite fishmonger, Hooked, is down there. I get my meat from Sanigan's, Blackbird Bakery. You can bring your dogs too. Bogart loves it. Hi. She's actually a really sweet woman. I've asked her for so many things and she's like, what are you looking for, honey? Anything where you're doing like supporting local farmers and artisans, you have to do that. It's just the best. And the quality is so much better.
Can I take a picture?
Of course. What's your name?
Gohar.
Gohar. Meghan, nice to meet you. Now we're at my favorite restaurant, the Harvard Room. As a matter of fact, I had my birthday party here last summer in the back patio with my castmates from Suits. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You got to see all of my favorite places in Toronto, and it's been so much fun. If you want to find out more of my favorite places, check out thetig.com. Bye, guys. Thanks.
Meghan Markle, the chess moves you made. Just one day after announcing her return to Instagram, she drops the trailer for her new cooking show, With Love, Meghan. I have been so excited to share this with you. I hope you love the show as much as I loved making it. Wishing you a fantastic new year. Thanks to the amazing crew and team Netflix. Beyond grateful for the support and fun as ever, Meghan. Now, from the trailer, we're definitely going to see very domestic Meghan. It's giving California mom has a blog, but she's taking the blog and putting it IRL. Of course, you're going to have her celebrity friends popping in for different episodes, as well as special guest chefs. Just from looking at the food that was featured in the trailer, it's giving much, California out on the vineyard. Not mad about it. Also, Meghan, if you want to make like a cookbook or maybe just like the blog, please include the recipe for this. This looks really good. We knew she was going to be launching something this year. We thought it was the blog. Turns out it's her own cooking show. The show will be dropping on Netflix January 15th, so it's in a couple of weeks. And before y'all ask, yes, Harry will be making an appearance. I just know the races are going to be activated today. I'm going to be laughing so hard. I can't wait for your show to come out, girl.
What I'm about to say is going to put me in the ultimate minority on TikTok. I am Team Meghan Markle. I think that it's weird that you all find her disingenuous because she didn't buy into the pomp and circumstance around her royal family. That's right, it's 2022, and apparently there's still a huge amount of people that believe that this royal family was chosen by God to rule people. This is the part where the internet calls me uncultured. Here in the U.S., I don't care about the royal family. I mean, I don't wish ill on them. Don't get me wrong. I hope they have a good day. I hope they have great days. But I don't wish anything, really, for them because I don't think about them because they're just people. So is it so bizarre that someone from the U.S. could arrange to meet up with a guy on a date and ask her friend, is he nice? Because she just doesn't care That he's a member of a royal family? Is it really that absurd that someone from the US would look at their partner and be like, what do you mean I need to curtsy to your nan-nan?
Okay, can we talk about this for a second? Because I am truly aggravated. Meghan Markle recently revealed that she has a new Netflix show. It's kind of like a lifestyle show where she's going to be cooking things and making things. And surprisingly, but not surprisingly, a lot of people have negative things to say, including fellow celebrities like Meghan McCain. They're basically looking for anything to pick apart this trailer. And one of the things that they're on Meghan Markle about is that she's not using her real home in Montecito. The $5 million home they're using for filming is right near her real home. However, they rented this one out for filming. Yes, I understand that the name of the show is At Home with Meghan, but are we really going to be that literal? Celebrities using different filming locations for their show is nothing new. Trisha Yearwood had a cooking show on the Food Network. She often used kitchens that weren't her own. Hailey Bieber had a show called Who's in My Bathroom, which was filmed on a set that looked exactly like the bathroom in her rental home. For season 4 of her HBO Max show, Selena Gomez actually used a beach house in Malibu. Side note, it was the same home featured in Hannah Montana, which is pretty funny. Also, I saw Charlotte Parlor say this, and I just want this screamed from a megaphone. There are about 1,000 lifestyle influencers that are actually problematic, like voted your bodily autonomy away, but Meghan Markle is the problem. Y'all, let's be serious. Let's be serious.
I have been on Twitter today, and I don't usually spend much time on Twitter. I kind of just like check it and then like leave. But it is absolutely disgusting what is going on Twitter with the Meghan haters and trolls. It is honestly like making me so upset, and I'm just like, okay, I'm leaving Twitter. Because they are literally responding back or making tweets about the parents who have come out saying, no, what you guys are saying about Meghan is not true at all. And they're talking about what Meghan has done for them after they lost their children in a huge tragedy, telling them that they are lying and that what they're saying is false. The fact that their hate for Meghan goes so far to attack parents who lost their elementary school children to a horrible person who went into the school and shot their children. They are literally attacking these parents. People always tell me not to generalize people, but I'm going to generalize people because this is what the dehumanization and hate that is put out about Meghan Markle has done to people, to where they are telling parents who have lost their children that they are lying about their experience. Even if you aren't attacking the parents, I am going to put you a part of this because you fan the flame to create this never-ending circle of hate about Meghan. Never-ending, and it is just going to another level. Meghan is a good human being, and people are sharing that experience that they experience, not experiences that are reported on, that are false. People who actually have proof of experience with Meghan, and they just cannot handle that Meghan is a good person. They can't handle it. They can't handle that people who have actual receipts, proof, personal experience, that they're actually putting it out there and showing Meghan's a good person instead of believing reports from sources that are false saying otherwise. It's so upsetting, honestly. Like this has me so upset. Like I can't even deal with it. Meghan haters, trolls, derangers, however you want to say them, are truly terrible people. I've interacted with a ton of them that are terrible people, but I didn't realize how far they would go in their hate until I saw them this morning. It's just sick behavior. It's inhumane behavior. Like they're like humanity is off completely.
Denzel Washington once said, some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their demons. And I used to get so upset when people didn't like me. And I used to take it so personally until one day I realized It had absolutely nothing to do with me. Souls are a mirror of each other, and what they did not like in me was their truth being reflected back to them, just their reality of who they were at their core. And the truth of the matter is, they simply just didn't like who they were.
Ooh, Meghan Markle has a new show, and it has the people, especially of the UK, melting down. Let's talk about it. So the usual suspects are having a breakdown because Meghan Markle has a new show. And we've been hearing, so the privacy world tour continues, huh? Well, they have to make money. And unlike Harry, no shade, Meghan knows how to do more than wave and collect taxpayers' money. They'd probably be starving right now if it were up to him. Charity pays well, but not as well as Netflix. And what's wrong with wanting privacy? I want privacy and I'm not even famous. Too many questions and I get antsy, like, that's quite enough. Everyone in Hollywood wants privacy. Zendaya and Tom Holland want privacy, but they still make movies. They don't even attend each other's premieres because of privacy. Because there's privacy and then there's being all up in my business. Why don't she give up her royal title then? Why should she? Might as well get something from this F cluster that's been going on in the news. She doesn't deserve it. She shouldn't get to keep it. Well, King Charles hasn't stripped it from her yet, so what does it matter to you? She broke up their family. Even Katie Hopkins said so. Katie Hopkins stole her husband from another woman and his children. I don't think she's in a position to chat. But a man choosing you over his interfering family isn't the worst thing in the world. The only difference is that they are famous, ordained by God to rule over the little people who God said were not as good as them. So good, in fact, we pay them because their blood's better than ours. Some of you are atheists, yet you are royalists. Make it make sense. Well, she's rude and fake. Maybe. But she's not begging you to like her. You people just won't leave her alone. You people are obsessed with her. She knows that there's nothing she can ever do to make the British public like her. She knows that there's nothing she could ever do. If she gave up her title, no one's going to stop writing about her. Why give it up? She is quite literally the most hated woman in the world for almost no reason. And I say almost because, yeah, having your husband choose you over his family can be tough for the family, of course. But many of you are just simply hypocrites. How many of you don't speak to family members? How many of you slag off your family members whenever possible? How many of you this very Christmas swore that your in-laws were never coming over again? Or that next year you're never, ever going back to his family's house for Christmas? Or her family's house for Christmas? This is family, baby. We don't always get along. Hell, most of us don't even like each other. And most of us have said and done some things we really wish we could take back. And others are completely unremorseful because they hate their families. Either way, this level of hate and obsession is unfounded. It's weird, it's creepy, and it doesn't make sense. I'm not a Meghan Markle fan, but from the outside looking in, it's creepy. I honestly think that she is one of the strongest women alive. Because I don't know how anybody could withstand that much hate and not think about unaliving themselves. I'm being dead serious. Hello, the cast of Love Island, ringing any bells? And they didn't get a fraction of the hate that this woman is getting on a daily basis for years and years and years and years and years, and most of which while she was pregnant, not once, but twice. I don't want to know what that feels like. Or maybe she deserves it. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. What's happening right now is truly, truly ugly. And she knows that everything she does is up for scrutiny. Oh my God, look at what she's wearing. Oh my God, you can see her hair. Oh my God, look at the thing. Oh my God, she broke protocol. Oh my God, she did this. Oh my God, she did that. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, narcissist, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Like, wow. Have we forgotten that this is a human that we're talking about? A human. She may be a complete bitch, but has she killed anyone? Was she one of the 50 men who did what they did to that French lady? Did she put all those children in the back of that van where all those children were found, unalived? Did she drown any cats? Dogs? Did she truly do anything that warrants this level of hate? The woman's being treated worse than kiddie fiddlers and grapists. And as always, in all of this, the man is skating along and skating free. We still love him. Well, he didn't know what he was doing. Isn't it his family? Why do we always infantilize men as if they have no idea what's going on? Like they can't possibly make any bad decisions by themselves. Most of you have had horrible experiences with men. Horrible, horrible, horrible experiences with men. And know full well that they're capable of making their own decisions. Do I think he should get the hate? No. I think everybody should just stop. Stop. It's evil, it's sick, and they're married. Like it or not, they are married. Well, I think deep down he regrets it. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. So what? Let them live. They have a family. A family. You want him to just leave her with those 2 babies? With whose faces we never get to see? Oh, she's clever. Nora Smith used to show pictures of her baby's face before the internet came for them. Could you imagine what they'd be saying about those kids if we could see them? I don't think so. I wouldn't do it either. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Stop being evil and let the woman live. Don't be a slow learner.
There is something better than a come up, and it is a keep going. The answer is yes. I will watch with love, Meghan. I will watch the Meghan Markle's new Netflix. Absolutely. I will watch the show. I will buy the pots. I will buy the pans. I am in. There is something better than a come up, and it is the keep going. Some of us are distracted by people telling us that we can't. Some of us are discouraged by people telling us who it is that we are. This woman has twisted and turned, but never changed. I'm going to do this thing. I want to do this thing. I'd like to do this thing. I'm going to try this thing. And instead of focusing on the come up, she's just keeping it moving. And for all of us that are getting lost in what people say about us, families and how they react to us, there's no bigger or stronger family than the royal family. And she just keeps it moving. She just keeps going. Don't worry about coming up. Just worry about keeping it moving. I'm looking forward to Meghan Markle's new show. I hope you are too. Let's keep it moving.
Well, leave it to Meghan McCain to come after Meghan Markle on where else? X. Is Meghan McCain saying what we're all thinking? Let's see. McCain says, I was originally a Meghan Markle supporter. I thought she was cool, stylish, and refreshing. Like the rest of the world, my opinion changed when she disrespected the royal family. Now that she wants to be American again, instead of British aristocracy, what she seems to forget is Americans want real, raw, uncensored. All of this, even the trailer, is highly curated, produced, and out of touch. There have been 2 terror attacks in 2 days, major wars raging. Americans can't pay for groceries. We're in a country of rage and uncertainty and intensity right now. This concept is ill-advised. I would have told her to do a show helping bring fresh food to food desserts in low-income neighborhoods. Do something to help people instead of your ego. This is why the world doesn't like you. Nothing else, just completely and utterly tone deaf. That post from McCain is literally insanity. I don't want to think about wars all day. I want the Meghan Markle aesthetic. I want aspirational. I want to pretend I live in her world. Meghan McCain, I think you're totally off base. Who wants to be depressed all day? Meghan, you should wear the Aura ring. It tracks your stress level. It might do you good to watch Meghan Markle's new Netflix show. And like Meghan Markle said, we're pursuing joy, Meghan McCain. Leave us alone. Leave me, Meghan Markle, and our Netflix show alone. Because we're pursuing joy. What do you think? What do you think? Are you team Meghan McCain or team Markle?
Hello, my people. Lady Rosie here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome, and my returning subscribers, y'all know I love you. How y'all doing, my people? No snow today. The sun is out, and baby, it was Make Mumbles' birthday, isn't it? It was Make Mumbles' birthday. So what happened to their lady? We did not see her out. The British media did not say lots of stuff about her. If you go on TikTok, you go on Twitter, everybody's talking about Meghan's new show. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be disappointed. That's gonna be the hit show 2025. Oh gosh. Is Meghan still overshadowing your future queen? And did y'all guys see what William wrote about that lady? The wonderful wife and mother. And that person who wrote that thing did not even write it with love. I mean, look how the wording was put together. You know, look at the nuance of the words that were put together. There's something that these people are hiding. Yeah, but we really know the truth. We know the truth. A person who's loved by their husband or by their wife, their wording for those birthday wishes sound a little bit different. And that one for Mumbles, I'm telling you, I've been reading words for a long time. Yeah, and if you can also hear, I speak multiple languages. I tell you, I dissect the languages really good. I know the context of words when they're used in whatever language and why is it used in a certain way. So I can tell you that, like I told you, I'm multilingual. I am multilingual. I speak all the languages on this planet here. Try me. Try me. I tell you, try me. So that word, those two words that were written there about Mumbles' birthday, the wonderful wife and mother, was that necessary? Was a most amazing whatever? And guys, just take the little words that were written on that Instagram on Kensington Palace. Yeah, you know that Kensington Palace? That's the palace of all them criminals. Yeah, all them bullies. And all those fakery courtiers. That's exactly where they reside. So a person who wrote that thing there works at Kensington, and that person is even underpaid. That's why the person who wrote that statement, the way it was written there, there were words lacking. There were love language lacking in the context of those two words that were written there. But baby, the other thing y'all forgot out here, you know what? That didn't they say Mumbles was Charlie Boy's favorite daughter-in-law? Wasn't that what they all told y'all guys? And y'all guys tried to believe that. Did y'all see Buckingham Palace had anything about her? Where did y'all see it? Well, I'm still going to be checking because, you know, it's still too early and I'm on my way to work. So, baby, so guess what? I was asking yesterday. So the person who told me Charlie Boy did not write anything about the favorite daughter-in-law was Elaine Parker on the Royal Sussex. I was there. My brother Baron was running stuff down. And so I sat down there and I've been listening to stuff. And then I went and asked squatties. I'm like, yo, what did y'all guys see out there? Did y'all see Charlie Boy wish Mumbles a birthday? Wishes anywhere? If y'all saw something, please post it down here. Elaine Parker came and said, sister, shut up. My sister, she did not write nothing. And I went back again on Twitter. I went back on Instagram. I went and checked that Buckingham Palace. I did not see nothing. And it was that girl's birthday, right? Mumbles just turned like a 30 what? Yeah, she sounds to me like she's not even 35 yet. But she what? She turned like a 40 something. But that kid really, she sounds like she's 23. No, but guess what? I used to be 23. I spoke my words clearly. Yeah, my words came out, I tell you. 23, I tell you. But Mumbles' words can't even come out at, what? She 41. Drop it down in the comment, cookies and cream. Legs, why y'all? Y'all come tell overshadowed by something. She's always overshadowed by Meghan Markle. But guess why she's overshadowed by Meghan Markle? Meghan Markle is the Hollywood star. Meghan Markle sells papers. Meghan Markle has the feature, the color, the shape, the everything in her to sell papers. Which make Mumbles ain't got nothing. Make Mumbles will look good on that Wimbledon tennis court where she does show up. There ain't no any other place where she can look good. Yeah, she tried so bad. She tried all those camera on her face. She tried her camera on the condom publicity that she had. The advertisement she had about my brother Baron says is the Eve stuff. Y'all know that gel there. The Eve, that Eve thing, it's kind of purple and pink in the supermarkets. So that the advertisement that she went and ran with Bulliam, and the Bulliam be looking at her like, damn girl, you stink. Yeah. That's how you remember that video, the video I'm talking about. Y'all please tell me, what was that thing about? Like, yeah, when she was trying to come out of the wood, but guess what? The girl took herself right straight back in the woods with all this fake picture that was even put out there for her birthday. And after she even came, did that condom advertisement and all those Viagra, I don't know what kind of medication they were advertising with, William or whatever y'all call it there. So that thing there, yeah. She came out, and then they say she was gonna go back. You know what my Nigerian people say? They say she coming out small. So Mumbles tried to come out small. She came out small, and then Bulliam is like, no, I can't fake this thing here. I better tell people the truth. I do not like this bee. Come on, people, take this bee out of my way. I like rose bushes. Roses got some kind of values in them. So the rose bushes is kind of enjoying the husband, and meanwhile, Mick Mumbles be hanging out around Cara Middleton, and she be drinking those yellow wine that I be telling y'all guys. Y'all call it white wine. I told you that thing to me. It does not look no white. It looks yellow. Give the thing the real true color. Call it what it is. Yellow wine that Cara Middleton be using. That's what they use together with that Mick Mumbles. That's why y'all can't even see Mick Mumbles pictures. You know, you can't see Mick Mumbles pictures because Mick Mumbles is hanging out with her mama. And you know that mama used to work on airplanes. And you know when your mama work on airplanes, all the leftover yellow wine bottles go into your home. So that's why I make Mumbles. But you know, legal drinking age in most European countries are 15. So make Mumbles be hanging around that. She said she was like a 15. And she be drinking all that yellow wine, and that's why y'all say like Mick Mumbles only like a 43, and girl, baby, that girl looks like she be like 20 more years. If we put on top of that, she can still model that also. Look at them white sisters here, 62. That's how them 62-year-old white sisters be looking. The unmelanated sisters. That's how Mick Mumbles be looking. So Mick Mumbles, where you at? Because they just say, did y'all see this new other article that is saying that William is gonna be leaving Mick Mumbles behind in 2025? Did y'all see that? She gonna be left behind. And also, so she means they're making the 2025 calendar, and they just letting you know up front, please don't come ask about Mick Mumbles, because this girl, she is a done deal. The Rose Bushes is enjoying herself, because y'all remember Rose Bushes is really not a married woman. Yeah, she just kind of noted some kind of quick something there to make some air to the for that guy. Yeah, the guy, what is his name? The gay boy. Yeah, the one who hangs around France with, who's married to a French guy since the 80s. Y'all guys, with some of you guys with myself, we were barely born when that guy there, that rose bush is almost the same age as me. So that dude was hanging around that French boy, that French guy. Yeah, that one. Yes, the gay baby. Yeah, yes, the gay baby. So yeah, that dude that had babies with rose bushes, Rose Hanbury. That's what I mean. Yeah. That dude, he lives in France. That dude is married to a dude. So the dude married, okay? Yes, so they just had all those to make everything look like a Anglican. To look according to the Church of England, you're gonna make some heirs, you're gonna need to get married, and that marriage is a fakery, and meanwhile, Bulliam is doing the doodle. So yes, yes, I'm just enjoying myself. This news, those kind of news, they just kind of excite me. So I'm super excited driving to work this morning. So Mumbles ain't gonna be seen, and she is a done deal. And 2025, don't ask about her. And the words of that birthday wishes tells you exactly what that thing was. Yes, so Mumbles, she probably trying to look for some people to date. So y'all single people out there, y'all please check on her. The sister ain't doing good. Yes, the sister ain't doing good. So y'all guys, yeah. So she gonna be out 2025 calendar. We already know why she gonna be out, because we know the marriage is done, and we know Rose Hanbury took that chair, and we saw Kyle Miller. Kyle Miller is doing good job hanging around Rose Hanbury, and I want that to continue. And Kyle Miller, please send the tabloids out here to come and throw something these 2 days around here, and continue to do to make Mumbles what she did to Meghan. That bullying may continue, and God bless y'all. So please, success-friendly channels, and all the success-friendly family members, and the success-friendly everybody. So let's all put the news around this girl here, and let's start talking about her broken marriage. Yeah, we need to start. We can't just forget about this thing like that. We can't just let it fly like that. We need to start talking about it. And to start talking about it, we need to expose to the world, telling them what they are saying about Meghan's marriage is really what's happening in her marriage. That kid can't even have new pictures on her birthday. Yeah, the pictures coming like from some kind of archives, and those pictures that I saw out there, I believe those pictures be AI. They're no real pictures. So I'm gonna talk to y'all guys. I'm telling you, I'm running late. I love y'all. Please subscribe to Isabella Box channel, subscribe to Baron's channel, subscribe to Success Friendly channel. That's still Baron's channel. Subscribe to all the Success Friendly channels. Yes. So right now here, this one here was just a legit gossip of the today. I'm gonna talk to y'all guys again in a few more days. I love you. Take care for now. Bye.